Mami ma yahwefo nyina akwa abashonko Fambra Showdown Jumedie so ewo Kumasi Online TV, Thick TV, and our face on the Friends of Ken TV, and Nefiada, Yabatrin Komo, Ede, Afa, Manga, na Hosaso, na NPP, Amanyo Kono, Wamabatua, and Chekra, Eba, Koson, and some who drag say free that camp abano, a yadia and the day, no Yabatrin Komo, Yatwa, Jane, and yourself at a see a bona bastion, Yabona bastion, and yourself at a Susebusha, ye try the chimba and shono, ye try pano, ne chima, ewo fidium hanum, say, Mesha ye baba. Basa unya subscribe ya na wa subscribe to the channel dia mama share video we ema onu ebi ono so nwo so mfa mo bi foforo on kan chane se na ya se wa gina edwa wasa so atena ase a ne akompre akọ hene Japan so won sensem ne ade nyina no e ya ade a wode esom ye ntino ono so share no na ono so pia edema obi foforo dwumade so de sema amanitu ya se abre ne abre bia me ne mo an edi ntin me fa ya wa hanum se na eja so comment section aso no won so we de wa dwenche afa honom edi ama me hana ATP betna say na top stories abo baba ni ade nyina no wato ne bo apense pensani nyina mu ede amaye saso e na said ye dan dan nyina ya na meka no Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays yama NPP ni NDC communicators ni nya akwanya wo be ka me ho ofidie manum se ni ato adwen ya twetwe nkomo ede afa a lot of stories ekoso ewo oh my God ntinenda no wo mo so beba betna seneja ya twetwe nkomo ensa me so de maboabo bebre na no a medi ni nyina no so mo se showdown Jumedie na Jumeko bi ada Roma e na mama tena fidie manum se amedi Jumedie so mo eye Lioness Clinic GH wo mo se yade bi ada da osubia no bepie mo makachi a wo mo we bibidu a mo betumi ede tutu yade ni nyina no ase ede amount wo mo ye juma Mondays ekosi Saturdays anopa 8 am ede kosi enwumbre 6 pm wo bi memu ni ade na ntumi bepie mo ma so ye so de ye free consultation wo mo branches na so de busua eye mienu enkramante no wom was painter saso na Kumasi hanom eya dia wom tech maximum betimi afra wom 0559658403 and as 0558143438 na ono wom atwetwe enkomo Danis garage so asoma se amedi showdown Jumedie ne so mo ka bia da opebia no ubepie mu wo mu showroom e yade a wo mu obi me mu ntumi bepie mu showroom a mepacha akwanya no honom ubetime de ka ne ade a opanyina no asende wo mo me no betwetwe nkomo e wo WhatsApp oba bia na obeba bedu na oka no aye ready obefa ya na ebusua na kwa e na woko opo mechi akwanya wo mu Kumasi askwa wo mu ni TI amas e na edi enhwani ubetime afre wo mo 0550623377 shane so send numbers amabobo nyina no eyade a ewo WhatsApp nti obetumi so send wo normal message on WhatsApp me ametina Jumedie mudi Jumedie ya som medi ene nana ya se wa yentufa na yenko ensemande de ne mede som se showdown Jumedie ye kwodi ana chese Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan be maba ane ne campaign no ogusu a wo ye this time no we kopie mu onu ankasa ne die mo Central Region I want it delegates kasa extra delegates ye baba say wo fa kokomote ne nto ne so aba wo ma na kwanya no me flag bearer mfema MPP amanyokuo no na wo banko ade ane ma papa ene adwuma hodro ene oba bebiebie ede amagana fom ye nyina ye nim say 31st of January 2026 na bato ne ba beko na anu adanya midifo bi ba bonte be kan sem bi say yade a Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan wetieti asofo bebre na wo mo na ahunte no enya ade asa asofofo ne bompa de biara da sa akompre kom ebe wini there have been a lot of issues and nakra no me wunya midifo ba ko bi so a wo sa so chese Kennedy sorry wa asofofo so o sorry di tia eye asori eye twedi amponyankopon na asode enu nti na akompre ko ntumi be ye flag bearer de biara da they have real genuine men of God Saso fofo ne so no wo mu gina ebo mpa ye di mpa ye no mpa ye edema Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan se nyankopon be na dom na obeba be ye flag bearer ede ama MPP amanyoko na 2028 election no Ghana for the kokromote no akwakoto ne so aba na wetumi aba be di nkonim na ne ma papa e woni mu no wetumi adan ne di ma ye nyina no yasom etumi atibi ene Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan ne communicator ba kokopie mu e wo Angel FM na wo kopie mu honom no de nsem etuja say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia pa de nya asem na yenka wasan go to me step it down e wasan ka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to me ko be baby tina e sansa sa MPP ni full meaning a new patriotic party se party ni so o ye patriotic ye papa dia na ya de wo so o man Ghana hu hia wo mu ye papa papa wo mo si 2024 wo mo ton Dr. Mahmood Bawumia de campaign chencherenche tokuro bia da wo mo wure mu ye campaign na no ohia nkasa no mo expect say Ghana for de kokomotin beto abade ama Bawumia na ka Bawumia tumi aba bedi nkunim na so ton a wo mo ton Dr. Mahmood Bawumia nyina no esanse na Ghana for mpe na aseminti no anase esanse na Ghana for ni jide wori mu nti no wo ma fa kokomotin no anto ne so aba ama na amma meye mampani e wo krom hanum say e ka wono nko ade a anka Dr. Mahmood Bawumia wo step down boko na wo ma Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan na konya ne san say baby a befe bia tokuro bia da wo bewura mu bia no edi anipa bebre na eba ne say Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan no nko ane obi a wo ba wo mo de kokromoti no ebeto ne so aba video credit no enko enfama angel efama mesha so be kam ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie sa semwe abasisia
Bawumia a candidate in them. Yeah, but Kroma 2 years, 2 months. Juman is our boss. Everywhere we went, the feedback we had clear. Ghanaians don't need him. Ghanaians don't need him, and it is still there. Ghanaians are still saying they don't need His Excellency Dr. Mahmood Bawumia for now. That is what they are telling us. Into the Ekachan say, Ankanada Urma. One time because you're presenting now we can't win power. It's a fact. Say MPP representing Dr. Mahmood Bawumia, we cannot win power for now. It is straightforward. Intino omunya butre no omu say Ghana for NPP na yeti and you have see a new patriotic party. The new patriotic party no say yeah patriotic into your party ye. Na obi bia so no mo patriotic a on pese Ghana bekoso e na Ghana so bekoso agisa NPP and NPP be power agisa on abu Kennedy Japan. And why don't we accept and understand the fact that Ghanaians no
MCA and Samuel na yakwa akwoti abanti no say party ne say wo me patriotic dia and then na was said Dr. Mahmood Bawumia wo tumi step down na oma obi a Ghana fo nyina no ebo ne din dia Ghana fo nyina e ka se wo no na wo mo pe no sa nipa ne mbra na ombetumi embe take over na nkunimdie entumi enye party ne die na sansem ya baby a befe bia manfo ka manfo budget show na Kennedy na yepon ye pe Kennedy o e na Kennedy na betumi abuo na Kennedy ni agenko na Kennedy so oba beba bebie njuma o nti ono ane ye hwehwe ne ade sansem ekeka kone ade nyina Dr. Mahmood Bawumia de waso wabo mi fita duku wose wonti wo bia case ensem amo Kennedy amo cheche ne ade na wose atom ne akasa akasa atom ne konkonsa no ohia nkasa wokopie mu ewo Okankwe North na wokopie mu ohonom no ene oba be kire se enam se wono na di party na nim 2024 ko ako ajaza party na ntumi andi nkonim nti no the form remaining aspirants a wo nyina no wo mu hwe nim so metimi aba beji to me ni die fro no Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ni nsem na wo ma aba begina e de ama party ni in 2028 nti no wo so wo ma hyase ajase wo mu keka nsem a ensem fata and ono Dr. Mahmood Bawumia kwa de wo friend se konkonsa wo se konkonsa e na Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan wo so de a die konkonsa na Brian Champion so de a wo no so die sa so na edu chum ene engineer kwamna je Japan Dr. Mahmood Bawumia se konkonsa na ahye mo ma all because mo be se mo ba na mo be take you over na 2028 mo mbo manim eba ballot paper ne so ba wono Dr. Mahmood Bawumia de sansama ya na mo keka ne ade nyina no wonti wo bia case o se ba ko ye ne won wa ye papa ne se wo beti yes ya ne e no ye kremoni nti na manfo ankwanko to abanfa ma no wo se memfa mu nko 2023 no ne ya de aspirant na echina de ama eye MPP amanyoko na mo ye du na mo ye 10 ono Dr. Mahmood Bawumia wono nko na ye kremoni nti se na delegates empe na asem na police station executives empe na asem adenti na the remaining 9 no yanto abanfa ma wo mo na wo mo permanent remaining 9 ni nyina no ono Dr. Mahmood Bawumia wo ye kremoni en wo mo ko fa ne baaye a wo be di party nenim wo so obi a wo be gina baby aka so ono Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ye kremoni nti na yanto ne so abade nipa no yensi hu na konkonsa and I said the 4 aspirants nema ba wono Dr. Mahmood Bawumia de oda na matere no nim say yede ya nkunimdie ebetumi aye ne dia mehye so beka me ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie sanseme a Dr. Mahmood Bawumia wodi tu dwane so emra sisia
na saa date eba abonten e kire se akonia abeto ewo MPP mo na akonia so betwa adehye bepre ye nipa endum ana yepie say ye frankai akọ 2028 election ye nipa endum yimo ye me na mekuta frankai no ekọ 2024 election enti e kyerese di omaka omo be frankai ya Jise omo frankai efri se menyasa na omo be frankai efri se ma jise omo nya asem ekafa me ho omo ni asem ekafa me ho a omo betinye frankai oho na konkonsa ehyiase omo be asem afa me ho Sẹ́ni mo bẹ́ sísá mọ́ ẹ̀dín náà mo bẹ́ kásẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ̀ bá omi ẹ̀ntínà yẹ́ di nkùnìm náà mo àtọ́ àmà sáà ẹ̀ntínà kọ̀ǹkọ̀nsá no abẹ́ṣẹ́ system kọ̀ǹkọ̀nsá number 1 ọ̀bọ̀ sẹ́ Dr. Baomi ẹ̀yẹ̀ kramoni na MPP fún pẹ́sẹ̀ kramoni bẹ́dí kàn ẹni tí na wọ́n akọ̀tọ́ àmà Saboti sase. Meti we can say we enye no pre. Because MPP ye ko yi e frank atuni 2023 na ye nipa edu 10 ena ye ko sa kansi 10 ye nipa edu mo na nipa from 9 Christopher na me kwa na ye kra Anything aka MPP mpese kramoni bedi kaya aka mo beto abana aka mo tuma enti saasa gidie enye no kure bidie ne wo gidie e wo nyame mu nyame so obetimi eyi obia ono ope ebedi kan e wo man a ono ope ne betimi entumi eyesa mo kan Bible 1 Isaiah 45 verse 13 The country was said, not on him be ewo Persia, and then your friend of Iran. Almost not on him be wo Persia. Some him your friend of King Cyrus. King Cyrus ye, not on ye Jew meal, not on ye Jew, or your king of Persia. Ena nyami eyi no. Se onko yi Israel for free in kwansomo emfa omko Israel wo omko si omko ewo Israel na nyame etimi King Cyrus onye Judi se onko di Israel for enima obetimi yi Dr. Baomia mi ye kana mi se me president ewo
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, a former vice president and also the former running mate Edema NPP Amanyo Kuonwano and Ayako Akwako Tiene Semina Ba and Awutiene Samaja Sebusia wadi two Jenny Nana was said Ayana Mafo Kan or no brand new presidential candidate no as well ye Cremonina Mafo Antonio Schwabania there was a assembly and Yano Krakra was with as far as Bible quotation kra aba be preachi e dia kire gada fo nyina we nyina do kire se san kremofo statements o ye kremoni no sa no sem no kra bia nim but dia ya na menti ase ne se de bia ye ka anytime my Dr. Mahmoud Baumia obe free the 5 northern regions best step e the southern part no or try so obe ye campaign na e be kire se e sense o ye kremoni ne kire se e wo se eye amafo to abadi tia na na se ni kwan so oba no obe contest bio but the moment I will do the 5 northern region no ehonum na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia koye campaign na no ohye ehono koma amafo ti ase se oye kremoni nti no we de wo mo die ni nti wo mo fa kokromote no Anthony Swaba. But this is someone at MPP Amanyoko didn't call election 2024. Now on one Kasani polling station executives one was some of the polling stations in Pono, 1 month to a bampo and farmer. At the end of the day, no, say baby a Dr. Mahmoud Bamianya 000 in Nano. So I say China who no Saba, no Sasho Beka. Are we really sure, sir? A man for Bessa to a body amana because South 5 Northern regions Nina, Obi no bet me akajem say ye MPP ni ba kumpo yewo MPP ni ba ko police station bia no yewo agents awo ye MPP ni by akoto about 2024 na busia den na see ye and at the end of the day ba omia will still come and na media minti say na media mindidi atem na media me ye innocent na media makakra say na me so na akoto aba na say MPP for beba opposition na say na me so na MPP for we ya anka me step down ni ade yembisa ye ho say won se boko entokwa boko won sasam ni ade ina ye rotumfo ewremu azisi an betimi aka ne se asumdwe eda na akwan so agese bushua eba ne sa ye wo man prosidi kusasi fo ntokwa it is still on hold. Are we really sure say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba kusasi fo beto aba de amano man prosidi fo ni bi beto aba e de amana na? These are some of the questions we should continue asking ourselves all the time because 2024 nimpo no na said they na no shena said they na no nam no we had a lot of issues amafu kekana Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na share ni ade and then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on your vice president and then enyo no ye nipa wo gina de ama MPP party no sempo no say ye koto aba na say delegate koto ne so aba ye sure say sankrofo na wo mo the 5 northern regions boku honom na entokwa gina honom na wo ma ye ready say wo mo beto ne so aba na. This is one of the questions sir Danny day na no aya na ha dwen ye papa and also Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was brought in as the economic messiah ye na ye nim say the economy no esifa crash ye under Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aya na o ka man for say why do you keep on blaming Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because he wasn't the finance minister? Understandable. And the finance minister mpon wa ko obi memu a obeba wono ane mamu and na accountability ntino ba ya chi na tuma wo obi a metumi akasa nko ye achim de se konkura agese enye nchen yo wo fira hifia nkasa ene o prefer so obedem wo US compared to so obeba Ghana na Ghana agese na mboni a wodi ye bra no ye finance minister ye de nsampo akeka no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wasn't the finance minister. It is understandable. But this is someone and another dan go for the catcher and say, "Ba what den ebe na what another there." E idea about the economy once and some there woni bibia fa ho. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia there the economic measure the guru ankasa. Won so na betu nanum to ebe bobo ni team nkofo no mo be ye adwuma be wie be ka say what a solid team. The same Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na some be catcher Ghana for say, "Wachi dollar ni dia share them atumu credo mubeka ya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obeseti question impo edima emisata the late emisata and at the end of the day we be vice president no our economy crashed under this person and at the end of the day we be about say was he the finance minister? He wasn't the finance minister, so we shouldn't blame him. Someone who was brought as an economic measure and to me and saw my Ghana economy ye and for my why shouldn't we blame Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? Debbie I may come say I am not here to discredit him. In fact, he's a fine gentleman. I really like the way Osifat here, the way Oye so calm and many edge papa. But we are talking about the country. Ye kasadia for se Ghana beko ye Ghana be ye nua no ma wo mo ba wo mo da che be ye se ye mo afiansa na ye be wo mo no wo mo so da che be ye se because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia post wo ba oba prince wo be ko 8 years o as vice president in Poebusha hwe de ye femu. How much was he de Ghana e be hwe nsa no ba be prince wo be ko 8 years me ne de ebusua de bia me ka me nya ka me ko so aka se e ka me na ya se wa me te hanko ade a aka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia I would be so happy say ko be step down na obema obi fufor na kwanya ne se nipa ne mra na on be contest party ba ko na Kennedy ba no odi nkunima it is still a win for the MPP. Brian the champion ba no odi nkunima it is still a win for the MPP. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia want to me ankasa amfa economy no 2024 election ye koyi ne no samba would he be able to talk about the economy? It's a big no because the economy crashed under him then no be kabium and say nebusua atuna atase just wode nama wo ye digitalization people are expecting him to talk about the economy economy, would he be able to talk about the economy? Delegates, Nema Bebre now, Honoma, I was able to be paying so much attention. Now, Mochano energy, no economy. Menya shows will be better political party. I'm for best say, Musika say, Yentana opposition, sir, Debbie. Yet political party said, Ya Baya party to me about power. NPP party a yenim no yenim said the Youth Patriotic Party ye party bia every time me biara wo mo bebe bia no wo mo ja enka ye bi wo honom ye hwe ye former president Kufua ye woniema bebre na ene free health insurance school feeding program ni ade na ye to me kan ya bona ba so say ye former president Kufua at the papa bi say en wo ye hwe ye former president na Nana Addo Akufo Addo wo no so ye to me boni din ya kase enye na Nana Addo Akufo Addo ni free senior high school de ba ya anka minua bi antumi anko school anka madafo bi antumi anko school anka mobrewa bi antumi anko school but under Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eden na ye beka asembe pa na ye beka then na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia betumi edi aye bibia ye de beka MPP but when it comes to akompre kwa ye nim say the message a woto ni nyina no ejuma inti say delegates koto ne so aba ye beka say Nana Addo be ye say ye former president Kufo be ye say sa so na akompre kwa hine Japan wono so ba ye no obe create enjuma ede ma ye nuanom a wo ma wie senior high school ye nuanom a wo ma kwa university awie ye nuanom a wo mu si school dem poda and this man no record no ewo honom yenim dia waye the only politician which you employ over 7,000 people your politicians they be one ma omunya omusika straight to obi memo ma seso mo manyina akwa de kogu abroche wo munye bi papa bia afa ma Ghana for ba Kennedy de onko bia adwuma bia wa abroche ni companies a we bia nyina eye Ghana ha wa employee amanfo jesa amanfo yi adwuma ne ade abusua enya sam ketwa inhira bi say e ba ya kwema delegate yesre mu nyina ye papa ba say e ma mo masan no entungo mama ye embrace na mi wogidie se sa kompre ko be ye mampani 2029 Ghana ha de ha be kra be hwe Ghana ha be dankasa enije ebeba Ghana ha na change adane de nyina no aya ne ye koma no so no change no ebetumi aye possible metwa so de amamwa enra dam ena minyane ntia se 118 former parliamentary candidates women aye press conference women ni abedi woman kasa just women declare woman support na no de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia woman say woman share election just say ye call na anu de ya woman Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na call ye na woman na call election woman nyina no woman di ncho 118 ni nyina di ncho enu nti woman tumi nyi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia emma sa keke ja nso di ncho nti no woman declare woman support di ama no na mere no so say woman to aba no so woman to aba no de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no omutu abane ma ne wi a wo mu agidie senkunimdie ebetumi aye wo mu de na me hwe 118 former parliamentary candidates a wo mu nyina ehwere wo mu manya wo mu seat and bi antumi maintain e bi so kra first timers a wo mu so kra wo mu antumi anya na me say se mo ankasa mu kra ne se mo antumi anje mo ankasa mo region mo ankasa mu no antumi anje mo constituency eden na kire se mo sa 118 mu betumi aba be save Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in this country eto le bia ade bo hon ma ya na esre mu na manni nka mo ma wona omudi nkunim ni mpo meya sa mu na manni nkunim no mu na mantumi maintain mu seat mu na mu bi hon kra mo ye first time man poro mantumi anwini no you people are the ones coming to decide for yen the same mistake am here 2024 you are going to repeat that same mistake krom ha ya na yetie busia ka me hon yenko na yenko tie enra da 118 former 2024 parliamentary candidates one press conference a one year some of the two dwane yentie ni nyina no emra sisia
obibia de ba NPP 2024 parliamentary candidates press conference no pay ye edia tu ye ho asi ho atai Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia chi na ya confirm ni say ye candidate a ye pe na ye gidi say Ghana for ebeto ama no 2028 general elections no AC anopay ewo present ha ye ne ye hia hai NPP 2024 parliamentary candidate ye ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia echo elections na ye ending kunim said you no so ending kunim after enhwehwemu bebre no yɛgye sɛ ɛnyɛ Dr. Bawumia candidature ɛno nti ɛna MPP yɛndi nkunim. Wohwɛ nhwehwɛmu akuakuo ahodoɔ nyinaa nneɛma a ɔmayɛ nhwehwɛmu a ɔmadɔm sukɔ efiti polling station ɛde kokosi national ɛde bɛsi yɛn parliamentary candidate so a ɛdi adanse tudo sɛ ɛyɛ amamuo ho ahokyerɛ COVID-19 ho nsɛnsɛm ɛne ewiase afa na nyinaa ahokyerɛ bɛtɔ yɛ so ɛne nneɛma bebree ka ho nneɛma a ebi ɛka Ghana ɛno nti sɛ ɛnɛ Dr. Mahmood Bawumia gyina kono na ɔkɔ na yɛne a yɛne no etwa ɛsa no 2024 no yɛama abɔnten anɔpa yi ama mɛbɔ dawuro ama obiara nte sɛ yɛnso apart from adwuma a obiara ɛyɛ ɛde ata n'akyi no yɛnso yɛbɛkan ho abom ni abɛtaa n'akyi a na yɛsusu sɛ ɛntwa yie ɛno nti yɛfrɛ ma anɔpa yi a yɛgyidie ni sɛ Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ɛyɛ nipa a ogyina brane ebuo ɛwɔ n'animu gyidie ɛwɔ nimu na adwempɔ ɛne ne nhyehyɛeɛ a ɔwɔ de ma ɔman Ghana no ɛyɛ ade a Ghana man yɛhia ɛno nti yɛtaa n'akyi 2024 parliamentary candidate yɛtaa n'akyi yie paa na yɛnim ɛsɛ abafu nhwehwɛmu dwumadi odiye nhyehyɛeɛ foforɔ no de baayɛ te sɛ domestic gold purchase program ene awo gold board na ye nyina Ghanafoɔ yedi ho mfasoɔ no enema ekeka ho saa ne de eka ho bepri ye nyina ya adansi bifoɔ no begye di sɛ Dr. Bawumia eda soronko enipa bebra contest no ewo mu so obia sefata nanso di ogina kono a yɛgyidi sɛ ɔbɛma Ghana atu mpɔn a yɛpɛ na Ghana akɔgyina baabi a ɛbɛboa wo aboa me na aboa obi bia ɔyɛ Ghana ni bia no ɛno nti ɛna yɛtu anamɔ yi sɛ yɛta Dr. Mahmood Bawumia akyi paa ɛno nti abusuafoɔ a mahyia wɔ ha yɛmpɛ sɛ yɛbɛkasa bebree no anɔpa yi conference a yɛayi ne tenten ɛne ne tietia nyinaa ne sɛ yɛ polling station executives a omoto abama yen emebeye parliamentary candidate yen electoral area coordinators a eto abama yen mebeye candidate e constituency executives ena ye ne omadi nkomo ena o maka kire ye say you say ye san eta Dr. Mahmood Bawumia chi a ebeboa ama NPP edi nkunim 2028 elections nti enye ye ne aye na yabo esirim ene aba begina ha na ye ka de ye de nkomo a yedi wo constituencies ahodu ni ye ka say constituencies 118 one candidate a ejina wona no call election 2024 no na ehyemu wo ha wonyina di nkomo na o maka che won say yedi Dr. Mahmood Bawumia bade a ene na Ghana fo a ye ne omoti mantamu efimu adwumamu enyina bebotwi akoto abade amano eno ni decision a ama yen ya gina yen naso aba gina ha afremo eboda wura kire Ghana man nyina se 2024 aba ye kwakotu eta Dr. Mahmood Bawumia 2026 31st January aba ye kwakotu eta Dr. Mahmood Bawumia chi say a candidate na afi omampanyina na me ya adoma ebewini na yedi no ama Ghana 2028 ene dakese di maye dakese di ma NPP dakese di ma party ni nyina efise woni a wokọ okun 2024 on power Dr. Mahmood Bawumia for Tainachi on polling station for Tainachi on constituency for Tainachi on electoral coordinators in Tainachi and into your best Ghana for any MPP for akanyina say 31st January 2026 ye ko 12 esremo obi bia enkoto abano fama Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia efiso no ena ewogidi wunimu se oba Ghana be gina brane na yi amaye nyina e de obi bia se yankopon enhire obi.
It's important. Each one, nobody wrote anybody's name for them. They themselves put their names out.
Ebusiana chese 2024 January election wana wodi ntwo no ena enrada wom so me declare wom support e dia ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia san say akensie no wom ne ne koye e wom nyina na wibo omunti e Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be count dia na jesa koye 119 ya ne e wom nyina na wibo omunti wom awi abom ne de wom tumi yi wom ba ko na wom tumi nchi wom ho emfi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nti wom san ne na ekobio and one prayer say, one message the number said the 2028, one message who edincho incho poto, and I mean him say, idea one by yani dear, mean said delegate sabre, you push him one cassa, is as and grow forward, and to Yama MP, Yamajo Kona, Jumanu show, and imagine say, Sam grow forward, Ram said, one more yansa and a crowd the chair, more delegates are Mobako to Banyami Aduma 31st of January 2026, now I was say, Kabi Bichiremo. I was say Kabi Bianca and a chirem and chakra Bakwa Humana show na ye ne Dr. Malam Isa Ababio aqua to chen common ye bisan say ya sure said ye yano for ya babe declare wom support e mo wana and I say Kennedy team no wa me ya buten team baby a wo mujira no e ho no ma e na wo mujina na me this whole endorsement ni ade no shut down push me bias I am speaking the truth and shut down ye more because yet kroma ye busia yenke bi shemu ena yehu se ya can say certain MPs 87 MPs yes wo mu sis the something ababe declare wo support the Amad Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ekofa ensem bebre na de ba just as Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no yet why yenke bi shemu be wan say ezi na mafa babonten no ma be declare wo support the Amano ba wo hye enkrofo wo support Kennedy ya we no penifo na wo party ni mu ache wo makoko ne dia ma party no wo matena se adwunwe hu ni se baby asisi ade ne edu enibere so se wo ma mia wo mani no wo ma nkoko den na wo ma mpekwan a MPP amanyoko ne befa so aba power nya ade ebeboa na obi declare the support bo akasa bubodo mu wotumi wo ahoden bia trust me say nka mo ankasa mo kokoden eje mo ankasa mo party no edisi honom ba said ya mantumi ankokoden anje party na fancy honom ma nyina mo kotena fie die bibia no honom a mo beka ebebo me hu na me ameti e bibia no honom a mo beka ebe mama adweme me say mensa na say me delegate bi kura nkokasa na yensa nkoto aba ne fama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said ya pam mu nyina kotena fie no sa na mo repeat Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 2028 ya basa so apamu nyina no ede akwa fie ebusia meto amensam ne so ede amamodi a na chese lawyer Kwabena Boaten so akasa na lawyer Kwabena Boaten ne nsam ebusua wode tu dwane ade nyina ene se okay ebusia ya bekwa ahoma ne so na ye ne ye Mr. Bafo akwa twetwe enkomo oye National Identifiable Group wa mo organizer na ye bisa ne say 118 MPs former MPs we mko declare we support no eniama ekosen e wo Kennedy camp me pa choma me akwa ba shonko fambra Kumasi online TV
nana ya ready next year na next year what for no apefo
okay bibia aboko de
na me na Roma bibia aboko
ye do ba dia se campaign Kennedy campaign so kosen
ekoye papa say Oshe Yeraba Asante with the grounds are where Ahokeka delegates I already said afraid the Omate and Yema Passe. Oma will say and Yema Papa with you. Say you already said Omobetu Omaba and Yama Yura Kennedy or any Japan. Not as a wedding as a catch. Na adeba kwa enwa brand say wona oye onye delegates timibo remo beje Mike na wote woni say papa we ni ano sama mfa na ma ene muntumunda we nyina ye de say eti Canada camp on it, and then make way.
Okay, now, but for you, not then you say 118 MPs, former MPs, who may declare one support the Ama Kennedy. Now, me see, and you say, one may declare support in the way, and I just say, I was only at TSC Kennedy camp, no sure I some of that crowd to men now. No crab in a womb.
Nana, I know.
Emma,
when it was Europe, among the Baumian and a campaign. So much said the grounds a sea corner said the amount for budget you Kennedy or Hine a Japan swap. No, who I am now when Namu Juti come amount for say Omoko declare. But I'm telling you, Sam Kofia, Baumian and Crow for yes, Oma declare one vote at the amount of I am free almost 1 by 1. You won't get even 40 people. Who in the 40 or mobile catcher say, yeah, declare. Because they know, say, former for no. A year you were a Kennedy or Hine Japan. Now, Dauroma and a ma woman in a name for mobile bet swap and
okay.
So what I say?
Yeah.
You see, yeah, air cost was 118 declare Ama Eurobound and a pro and you could to possess.
Na so one press conference a one match church the ntia wo mudi ba wo miechi wo so je say ya trosem
na eba joni pa na ejina wono so with a calculation of numbers no always on bedu 180 said okay
oh say bia na ebi wo ho no ma wo mo pese wo manim beba sa
ebia ne nia omokoye say MPs 100 MPs 60 something declare amabaumian. Later on, MPs knows to be about to because I said, now, yeah, you about me away and say, well, who said, Kennedy, a lady in everything, and the Akano your propaganda.
Not just a way, your propaganda, propaganda. But Kennedy team, most said the MPC, former MPs, who I say, MPC, Bishop, more parliamentary, so may declare Kennedy camp, more Crawford, almost so support somebody.
Maybe, sir, Nano Uti, you are a KK Sapon.
Yeah.
I'll call you TV, you know. Then some more kind of so Uti in the year, was it? MPP mono nipa are ready to vote for Canada Japan omo ye leaders of the MPP no massively by one omo de ti asafo ne di hu ahye omo no omo pese omo beba omo pie no omo ka now man ejakwa brakura ka jense ene omo bom di because no opisi won se ka o pese omo bom omo di then nanu a kwasia da yewura Canada ohina Japan Thanksgiving wa Accra no. Then you see Mpenimfo a ekoye one will face show ya who say no me yakukudam ewe MPP eti no said the NMS kono ba omia who say we loser nti di akoye ne say omuhwehwe propaganda
okay
so that say
Matthias
eti mamo maye montumu yase agro ne fo anamebo
ane
say nipa 118 declare as a former MP sir edu asa obehu
okay na just agro from na just say showdown part 2 no eyade 31st of January 2026 mo de be ma ba omi ana ne nkrofo
ebe yinu edi for na me ka sem we no tie ni aba we aye betu me be ni ayakọ ni aye hunu ni aye sua ye wura kan de Japan ne percentage better 54%. Obenya more than 54% how about we are the
Kennedy benya more than 54%.
I'm telling you. Okay. I say Uncle Hunu yeah campaign Oche wana odi also part you are Kennedy a go Japan. But yes we dey ya na mo form the actually na ye betwi.
Okay.
Now no delegate na wu enu suado wu nipa enum no and I say nipa mienu a wo mayi wo mo no ye obi abetumi aye what is that yewra mamu ba mi an campaign wo say watimi mention ade ba kokoro ba obetumi aye magana
oh ani o matimienu o Baako waso oba eyade a chese buses yenuanom a wo mko aban school mo fra JHS ne primary C ye de buses be bad ya ma wo mo edo mo be kwa anopa na edo mo abenwumre wa wo wade broni da be wade broni
where oh yeah campaign now what the vote from the delegates where you campaign baby so also there and okay be chire do mama and mama so care be chire no look at all this way you campaign enti yes be kania we ya Ghana for beto ho asum ama yetimi anya ade bi agina so me dia copy votes na ade ba ko so esese nyina ye hwene ye ni say coming 2028 you know sa election we a war election
sure
a war election
mu ko face NDC
enya joke ni ekoye wo
okay
said the last election na ye dia yo joke na ye di nam na ko ayi bubo nyoma ye di asab because to me now all the security apparatus na say NDC to me be hunahuna wo eji to me free one sama now if say wo ko prayer are you going to take obi or no ekoye sa na mani bio na di wani mana Debbie esa se wo pe obi a oye ni adinfo oye akokodrufo oye obi a na adwemu do onimu nyansa na otumi ye bibia ma na yeye what I say
Matias
enye se this coming election na ye ba no agro ni ye bedie so what I say
Matias
and what is Nana B ni audios bi elikie now all kase na mamu da me ba omiano kura no ye de ne kono no assembly no ga kire Ghana po because also ye economic messiah with the economic messiah no ye de economy ni ma no na dollar ne na say NDC for ye from so ma bon no and the dollar ne ye say what I say so now said the NMC kwaso on the system as I say wonya obi a obetime de asempa bia be challenge NDC.
Okay.
That is Canada, Japan. Ken the policy one. The main policy on Ochina so is about jobs. What I say? Ghana for here Numa. Send me mami ana papa betiti ne bo rema hwe abofra. Na watimi atete na amala kodru babia. Suko no pom obedwie na nka akora nso benya adwuma ye. Watimi abo afie kakra no. Na akoye bibie wo. So what I say? Amena hwe akora na wie na afi akora no so na ebehwe maame no. Maame ne sa be ma ne chop money e wo fie. Mi wa na ese kakora ne nya adwuma ye. Enti nana ya enye can say agro de yekodi was our election we.
Okay.
So what I say?
Matias.
Enye agro kra.
Matias.
Your beka chiro say 118 MPs. Wọ́n declare wọ́n support ẹ̀dí àmà yẹ̀wò Mahmood ba omi abẹ́à kájẹ́ ẹ̀sẹ̀ mi sọ yẹ̀wò.
Okay. Mate Mr. Bafo meda wasi ye papa mehia 1-on-1 e wo studio ha ntireja totoni e ma ye na msori dwumedie so e yade ye be kasa na menhwa se next week metumi edwa ba be pie mu studio ha no mse ya okay me so me da si ye papa ebusia eye Bafo asare ne ono na ekotie ne nsem e ba ye wutie de kasa ne dia was 118 MPs former MPs ya omani abre ko declare support ni ade akwo bre ko hine Japan team chiaka wo mu nsuro bia we ye mbo wo mu hu was ye fom ni fom ankase sanse Kennedy na ma wo ye campaign na no hye woni amanfo e kasa was red delegates say wo nto abanfa ma no na losing team mo ayede mo kwa ya mo antumi ani nkuni manfa ma MPP mo antumi maintain mu seat mo na masa aba mo ba be declare support we dey also obi besie mo kwa na mo ko pe baby entna emse metwa so e dey amamodi ana chese lawyer Kwabena Boateng ane MP edema ejeso constituency wono so akasa na in fact na sama wode atodwan me hu ne say ya odi ankasa ene koso na kuma ye nyina ye ni MP bia manyoko se no mo ye o mamanyo sem se Kwabena ne beba pa de ene ebusue buga wo mo be piti bi de egu mentro ne ade nyina na ba mi afra no konkonsa wo mo be ka de ensa na mfata nyina nom e de egu amafu nyina ni mase lawyer kwamena boate sisi a campaign na wo mu ye so obi trinity na se nipa ne support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ube nware so ma ba be kanzem bia ensem fatakura e de egu nenim ase wonu agase mu lawyer mponu kopie mu waje so a yesi 2024 aba na yakwa akotui sike bia wo mu no wo mu CSF anensa se ye de man san ko ntu atuafa ma manfo na manfo nkoto aba ne fama Bawumia no wentu atue sesika wose sansem na omukeka nyina na ye ntro wonu lawyer se de ombe ye MP mpono na wo so amafutu amafusu ku fees ni ade de ma wo mo wa so amanfo na wo ye lawyer still kura no ogusu support amanfo wo mo wa je so wo mo be kwa wo mo beba ni ade nyina agina onu lawyer so nti dem pa na be siti a yes ya bra onu lawyer sika onu lawyer so wo tina so wo so osire ye papa pasa sa propaganda ni ade na sene nam ne ade nyina no ye forget ye ma ye nti obi enu maseme sanse wakwadwo ne Kennedy akompre kwa hine Japan ti manu nti en wo mo ka sansem ni nyina no edi egu nenim aseme hye so obeka me hono yakọ na yakọ akotie eye lawyer Kwabena Boate member of parliament Edema Ejiso constituency ne nsem no emra sisia
oto Dr. Brian Champo ono so ye dia akoto no so se sika ye ba for elections wawia Oko baby bebre MP bia wo paifa baby fufuro bia no asemo e koka no wo constituency ni say sika ya de ba ya se ya to aba watam sika no na busia Ghana hada be ni ato aba ya de sika aba si ya nchema police station for da be asemi what in penny sam da say ya nche sika ma police station for ya to abade ya disikaba ya de no aduane ya de bo elections no ho bra wo mo wasi etua wo mo ka de etua wo mo ka ye agents ye tua wo mo ka ajusu mpodie coordinators no mbetuma busa wo mo ya fa wo mo bo ban nyira ye tua wo mo ka ye wie ye wo mo ani afro mo go TV ye fa wo mo wura fie mu no ye wie ye ma wo mo nyina bibi ni nyina from the resources the brain yes ye meche sika emma police station for ye ni aye conference for mo meto aba no ye ni edi sika bre ye na so ya ka di atome so ya ka edi atome so minimo se mukatire esamanu mpa mi yike ma eti musika memfa enya sa ne tete me mo fa senye sa na metie mi yameye MP mpo na misika so afoforo so na mi hwe from ma wo university me that's what free so munye school na ye ni asisika ya mfamremu na mo ka kire mi se matabiri ehe na me de kro edia na me de kwa akoye abusia ni nyina ya amanyo mu nsensem motia mo montungu na mabeka we nkyere mo efiri sabre kopem si ebeto abado afa na mo betensem ye beto abana atensem bia sisi waso amanyo sana etie menkoti asem bia mani ni wutiri mu dem obeti asi ka kire disika bia mankrofo bi ena mo de wa mamu bie ena na ye di we mawe ena mo de bia mu nya bi na say enkom ba ko anene nam ne say me nam na me select me police station for me nam na me select me police station omo abedo on be ko police station e pa so wa na tv na say e buru aboma atu aba ma bia mama be MP no me se sasa abom na ye tie aboma minisika kura mo ya matom atu aba e de ma me no me se ye tie asu ya kandi atome so asu afo ya momo mpa ye mame wa ya momo mpa ye mame e to da bia be bia me tina no ya na ese La commanda be dia bremo no. Say Joso delegates be dia dwuma ye. Ya asase egu kwaso. Ya asase egu so ko. Ya asase a ewo ejoso. Si enya company be yensa e de ba ejoso constituency.
Ebusia lawyer kwabena boate no anu obe mu nche ye kura ye di bi edi no ane kakra akoneni so ankasa wo hwe se de okasara wo si se de amafu asa se ye propaganda fa JPB se de omo ye omamanyo sem ne de ye izio wunya twe wo free camp bi kakra na ye beba be kansem ene jesensem a ensem fatane ade e de beba be gu wani mas wantumi anjina brane wantumi ankokode no wantumi an protect wankasa wo image a ebekwa akwa chene na de zebusia ye de animguase ye chankasa ene ye de ahye eye utiri so ebekwa homa ne so na yakwa akwadwetwe enkomo ade ne nyina no efa eye 118 MPs a wo mu declare support de ade ensem bi ajesebusia ebubo ba jese ne nyina no enye asem keto akra Dr. Malam Isa Ababio era mene no eba betwetwe enkomo Dr. Mamema wakwa abashonko famra shoulder njumedie so.
Hello.
Doctor Bibi abako de.
Boko mami, me yitum so hoye.
Nyame adome so me ho ye papa. Na doctor me nya nti ese na woda ye wanna. Yesi na wanna kura ma jese yesi BP, wo BP kwosro adaya yesi we se former MPs be declare wo support the amaba omia.
Atem no. Amun kire mu ni se enye se me da ye no. Mana ha jine kakra na ne say omo bri delegates for na ni so omo nye former point of collection omo nye former MPs ni ade o omo no former MPs parliamentary candidates ye do omo call sebi abato so na no 2024 no o man timi anwe ni se de ba o mi anyere be yi anwe ni no so omo na declare omo support ama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud me na de tie nie omono moye ba omiana nkofo so kaya before 2023 internal elections no when say ba omiana na do obia oye MP dada wo ana obia opese okopre mrasho bejoma kunya no constituency bia no kasa ni pa no mo se onye adwuma mpamma Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud ba omia na omo provide omo de force adna ma constituency ni say we na ye betimi na ere me aye aduma and the afọ na omo ni provide even this year friend obo asante atim omo nyina ere me e ka hu bi e je omo nko fo omo no provide ye na anim say enye nipa wo de ni bare na hia o eye de constituency fo ni pena na eye de community ni ere me e pena na Yedika Krabia as party faithful members. Omanchi, to it today. Formina, Sobekaya, Untimi Mujinamu, Ama Papa Siama, or no Cocantin Cro, and Barry, no, really. Then he found Modern Coin, Wakodi Day, Wakodi to. Tana calls for Miami Abbey, and Tibaomiana team. They call for no person call no Mubaji MP near the bay. And Boswa Yamia want to sound like any Uchitia Omokano. Omoane declare a man so the story still remains unchanged. They are all same way. Failure, failure, and enemy. And to everyone MPs or Woody idea, yes, 87 parliamentarians, you know. David. And most of them, so only voting right. Parliamentary candidate is quite different from former MP. A former MP, so Mukra Omonoso. And the party Marano, the Shayano, to Abanibino, and former MPs, former MMDCs, any former constituency executives, any corporate national executives. It is a whole quiet parliamentary candidate. Now, your former MP, Abano Yanabe, Untubi.
Okay. Now just one grana will declare support. Woman who order my battleground woman to be.
Aye, a woman declare support or no. Oh, Momo Baby, Abanomu Yanabe, I'm to be. I'm only voting right.
Okay.
So I will say, I come call contest no. And I come win here, and I send come the MP pay. My MP win a 1 winning. I see what I see former MP.
Okay.
But already, Bawomiana, I call you. No, Yampa. na tentina wo na obetimi ne wa rebe aye adwuma ana wo koyi wo no edo ko e the constituency na anto aba aye rebe ama we do nya former MP edo Baumia is called to Baumia ni nyina duka da ya omo ye failures
okay
na just
okay na just obi ti say my Koko Junior eno a wonu so gigina mu kasa ye kwan onu kra na ba no wontu bi esan say wonu kra no oba ye weni nkunim
Dabi. Na se ma me pacho. Se obi a wo ye MPP delegate plan the beka so control support amaba onya. Obi a wo hwe ye party we abakwase mu a since 1992 they were decrease the performance and were depreciate the performance. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Ona plan atmosphere one we bi a edunya de be even under Fourth Republic. 1.7 million votes. We are President Kufuor Obeji Baton and Dubu Anyo, 1996. Dubu Anyi can call 1992. No, we are 1.2 million votes. That 1.2 million votes now, Dubu Anyi, no. And Baton Beji President Kufuor, so increasing to 2.8 million votes.
Yeah.
Now, Papa Kufuor Bekon, we are now 4.5 million votes. So now, Dr. Baumia 6.7 million votes. We are the Ononkwana artist to the call 4.6. We are 2024 elections here. Both margin and another did job, but we are 6.7, you know, and then what is Waba 4.6. In the rational human being, and the banker said, you see a brosai, now will be a big regular. Young Cotta do a big regular. Now you find it better.
Okay.
And the delegate be anywhere. Our control answer na your party we they do could be anymore. The Becca says, I could be, you know, a Janama and Sanso. Tanya and sending an answer about me. I feel you. Back on a performance. A performance, the better day. Yaman could be. Is that President Kufuor increase votes, you know, from 1.2 at 2. For the 1.6 million votes na here be ebeka ho e dey dey na man into aso e be man to aso na do be 4.5 million votes no the year 2008 that back to on Kaya year 2 year no
yeah
if it was Nanado who was leading Nanado nya 4.9% well through 50% plus 1 vote you know what they call runoff the runoff no ana time Professor Monk ABT Nanado 23,000 votes. And you know what say about Nanado side of it? That's what you. Until Uber, we had the Uber to the amount to us in you. You don't mean no message. Where President Kufuor message and not or they call about to us. That message is a soft format. That by say so in catching final. Message by free maternal health care and a health insurance. Because now Ghana that system I woman no cash and carry. And the Ghana was the MPP policy by the hospital free. That is the reason why we gave President Kufuor second chance. And he won the year 2000. And this I share now those who are no put a message you're going to create the Bamjo message in the money. Digitalization. One hospital free. Now also free. Now and then my Bible school free. SHS no. Baby acquired knowledge from the various institutions. So acquiring knowledge we are there naka.
Okay,
school mu ko be pa cha ma me ba ka lukura. So ko school now ko sua pon ni nyina wi a e dey be bi naka.
Aka ejuma.
Ana MPP ni mo no the message ni so be create ejuma magana for any Kennedy Gabon. Any plan no mo bring nyina Kennedy Gabon na say ono de ni so adi hunu ni say Ghana mine ehia adwuma to be create adwuma. I don't have any industrialization. About no mine system I have said that industrialization and the delegate ni ben and the beja adwuma ho akofaka. So what you say? Matias obey no. The be ka delegate. Ebi be ka party mano. Ebi be ka Ghana mine. Ama obi a the entire Canada process so the nation is obetimi akati nyuma no de di kan nie. Ono akasa medi Ghana kunyano sokurano onyuma bebre plastic company kase Ashanti Steel Factory Free Juice Factory our co-stores akese at the cold store additional cost to katia any pim and the one you manimu yada nyuma abra wonya medi president impo
and you obedi president di obey ni ama bebre na
obey di president Japan or any power we are demand of Japan company to 7,000.
Okay.
When I am the plastic company in Kwano, direct workers I 378. That direct workers and I were 50 distribution centers. At the center could be after the party 10 times 50 years and 500. 500 plus direct workers 378 878 the company back on.
Okay.
Or 277 houses, both commercial houses and rented apartments. Everybody is here back to Biano. Any player you will a traffic. What a 3,277 years. Or be our mind move forward in the two fast word that we know the party some clapping chair or Pia. And I'm not doing it. Tinipan pim the boy again. So, and I say why I do it so Muntu Abamano. Why a member of parliament for 24 good years. Experience a Banamanyoti Moa.
Matia
Doctor. We're a party anymore. President Kufo of our parliament. Nanado of our parliament. Baumianko and parliament.
Ane asɛm deɛ ni nyinaa na wodi atudwa no ni nyinaa na waka no deɛ waka ni nyinaa na yɛ no kora na kyɛ sɛ Kennedy team deɛ 118 for no kwa deɛ mu nsuro wɔ mu nti wɔ mu case kora mate ni nyinaa in fact doctor meda wasi ye papa na nyame adoma next week mehia wɔ studio hanum sɛ deɛ bɛyɛ deɛ bɛtwe mate me so meda si ye papa emsia Dr. Malam Isa Ababio in fact very good communicator the Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan in fact and semne de ni nyina no na wode atudwa na ATP atena se ya top stories aba no wo ba be pese mu de abaye na njube ko bia daroma na me di show down njube de no eso mu ntima me ntwa me husima enkoje aboafo nkrato emra sisia
Abusia yare ben na hawo and get to brain no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana and Famau ahanko na abepiem a ye dey bibidro esaw yare abusia se oba bepiem wa hase ya yesa enam yare bi te se syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis jaripo do na nim se e friend white no.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Lion Age Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Wow, what a nice cars. So peka eye niti pa afeni eye free so edi abadia. Contact Dennis Garage. Hona benya ka tiapo a eye niti pa ato. Ka efeye eye latest models cars aba. So pe eye Honda CR-V. Anase Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Land Cruiser, eye Sparks enkitin ya eye huba ube. Ninjina ubenya bi ewo Dennis Garage. Si say need to be cry edi aba eye Honda CR-V eye hybrid engine capacity no 1.5 entry fuel. Ubehu Dennis Garage ewo TI Ahmadiyya opposite one ma. Frewa homa true for so 0550 623377. Eho ana Dennis Garage ewo.
me afraid Dennis Garage na car open wo ma pe bia ma sase na Lion Age Clinic GH so yade da so no betimi afraid wo mo won be ma ebibiduro ebetumi etu yade ni nyina se ma me ma ATP akwa ATP
na ya se wa
bia bokodi
twedi ampon kwa me adaroma me hoye na so
oba de adaroma me so mu ye papa obi be se weekend edition de wo no fama ye
okay on say na ye holiday ni ntino ye graphic ni bebre na wo hono ma but ma me nko ye gogo nsem e ba wo hono na me fa so me tiefo aye dare dan no mojebre etie na ye man pani JDM oba ba be kasa na ne nyina eye na no ada wokopiem ewo kaso a eye abranta ye friend Samuel Adra yes fire service for kwoto share ne so omobo no ene ye man pani je die ma babo nta be condemn de ko so won se enye kromanga no bi ye kuka koye nim ne kwanse sa na ma we nyina no esisi 2026 na yesi mu ne pese e beti sansem ne nyina nti no ye pani a wada fire service ano emra bonten na tenten mani mu ya wo mepa Ghana fo nyina achewe ne wokopie mogogo a sensem we nyina enso eda ho no na no ada 7 January ya ene 1 year pepepa esiade e man pani JDM ne to esi akunya so amafo bi na ka so we man pani JDM de ne 1 year de wa pon ho modin ye baba bi so so wa anya ade na we na minority no ababe ka so no za tshia kai ye ka asema mo se man pani JDM ne 1 year wa bon ho modin wo mo no ho modin wo baabia wo nye hye ye de compare mo dia na se na no ada ye man pani dada na adan kwa kufo ne first year no wo bon ho modin ye papa e de chen eye ND samanduko anase ye man pani JDM ne so ukopiem e wo social media media se e twegu ho no ye papa ne samafo bebe na so e kan wasem enso e wo ho no sa so na ye 118 aye MPs se o matchom support dem ma Dr. Baumia na ya se wadne nyina ba be so ye so ne so social media ne e trend ye papa wonya bia anasa uko social media betima to boas na ja wakohwe ne nyina na sensem e wo no watimi akenka ne nyina bi enso ede amaye na Nyankopon bo on the 31 January ya aka be less than 2 weeks bi na se eye MPP amanuko na bato no e kwaso den a why ne betu franka no ede ama MPP amanuko Nyankopon bo a 2028 na we na Jojo Rocky ababonti a wo kirebu e ka kire eye IGB so obesere na da e wo mu se ya abato ye MPP amanuko no akoto no 1% okobia besi na emom soso na police for Ghana no mo do so de ne so won fafo from e kan we do mo peye mema na nkasemua eye soldiers ahodro bebre na embepie mo centers ahodro bebre na eso mo de kokromoti power no ebe kwa akoto oba no yi do betu frank Canada ma MPP amanduko no so na de srede a wo de eto eye IGP animu ensoso enondo metwa ensem ne ensoso e de ama ososo a na ese eye man pani je de ne 1 year ya obetina so yi ena Rashid ede ababe to ya be fontinta fidie so a wo kire buka kire Ghana fo nyina se na no ada na MPP amanuko do wa abem na so mu kunye papa ya na enye fedi agro da so ma pani JD ba ye de a wa bon ho modem ne sa de ne first year ye kan se first year ye wa ba mi die asa na ho kika no e wo so papa ye chen mle bi obedi so na Ghana fo ye so bre ya no te se Ghana map na de bia da de cha de se be ye no kroma se no e wo kire mu ka se ne first year we die wa bon ho modem to won koso an wonye na Nyankopon bo 2028 na wo betu ne tu so no yetima bo ne dimpa wo ko ne kra chi kra na betima ka ne se na no ada bi do betina so anko yi na so ne second coming ne de obo no modin ye papa ne so kopie mo social media so a enema we nyina enso ekoso ewo hodo ye ma pani JDM ene ka sei ene so man Ghana de ba ko papa is a high memofo pa ne say adechi ade se beti so ye hu se police officer eko baby anas military officer ko baby anas wo ye ade bi kwa na ensen fata kwa na timemofo yakwa akoto ahwo mo so na si ye blinda wo mo ankasa we ne wo kirem ka say e fiti na record 2026 ye yesim yi wa ye be chi wa na say o e be hu se ja wo ye kan say wo tite ye police national security bia no ene jumedia onu obusuafo nyina mo wa dem forever and ever ene so kopie mo social media sa sebe nyina enso ekoso ewo honom ye papa wonya bia na eja wakọ no wakọ kenkan nyina bi kama so ede amaye ena no ada 2024 abra na ese yakọ akoto aba no na ade ba ko pa na ese ye ND samanu guo no ba bia befa bia na ese mo bon de papa ye 24 hour economy na nkenim se 2025 a ya de man pani JDM na tu esi akunya so pepepe do enko baba be shama sa 24 hour economy no etimi akoso ye papa da ma yetimemufo na eye yuta wo mu nyinuma ye ewo kroma se nya bia ye wo kroma se na so afi ko awie ye hu ze 24 hour economy no etimi ekoso ewo ye o man Ghana mo se na wenya George eye Ofori Atta ababonti a wo kirem ka se ento akoso 2026 so ebe ko na wie ni de na so 24 hour economy ne se etima ba ama youth mabunu no ya nya adwuma ye papa nya se be man pani je penifo when this amani kuno or my is 24 hour economy not to the baby debi nyango pon bo this say die baba be koso chenchelencha nkasa ene krate kan se okopie mo social media se koso ye papa ye wo honom sasa arewo sama ya te no wa ha se so say ye fija se hene so ada ne bonku so akoye arewo se bie papa enye feda ntina na ya se wa atin say ye time no ekoye papa print no ma me fa arewo se ye nana eye ameyaw yes enra wadaye no wa sore wa kan chinegu na me say 2026 yesim na ka twedi ampo kwame enke janka obo ye ho ban ya de akopem say 2027 ebesi anka ye ntia rehosem bia ne so ye sha se ya pe na ye aye waso MP e de ko ye ene ne so ya tese eye fijase hene so ada ne bonku so
okay ATP maminda wasiye papa na twedi ampo nyankopon so emfa ne kra ensie ATP ye be say so ehia nyame adoma mande ebsia ATP ena moten economy communicators one more aye radio one more betna sineja ya twetwe enkomo na 118 MP former parliamentary candidates wom ko declare wom support no ade akwesi kwatia wakasa de makenedi akompre ko hene Japan won say bebre na atujade afa won no so kire say nya de ebo wom hu kitikitize na Kennedy de wo ya ne so wokofom wokọ grounds on the grounds grassroots no won mo twetwe enkomo ne delegates twetwe enkomo no ndi onim say enkunimdie ebetimi aye wom de video credits no enko enfama asempa FM nyentie sansem wenyina no emrasisiye
yeah that's sorry I to say former parliamentary candidate bear 118 aka boma declare mo support ama Dr. Bawumia minim monsomu wo ebinu mo etro won support behind mo campaign na
video we say intelligent questions Osi musu bi o mo declare mo support
ama monso ana
obi ya fun den ejina over 200,000 polling stations they get you so no na sebio ye campaign ye no oni be ka se enye need reaction campaign ye enye sebio ase yem na ahye ene o si bibi mo bi ho bibi you have a plan and the plan is say ye di buo kwaso akobrase kwaso ene kasa de kwaso ene party for the kwako kasa one more na 2 minutes share bonsem omo ne kan ebenwo omo so ne doso so when you have a plan you stick to the plan on try say bia say bi o tese o yonko campaign e kwosro e bia ni pass mesia na e bia ni pakobi on the ground so no ma shift to kra na obeyi bibia che say o so wodom e bi nyesa na e dey no obviously we have some people supporting us na no say ya almost more 67 MPs and with your machi. And then young Fesabia, almost 67 no more corals on Bina. And she a year or more MP 67, that's what it. Oh, say, yeah, dear, Sebio, I've gone from what I say. And then Penny Voice Sebio Banches, so they done a bed, a bed. Yeah, the Boo Emma polling station executive so. Yeah, Sushi, any I dream or no. Yeah, me the Biara Sebio. I was a yenya PC Ibina. I could share the polling station in the enye. Polling station for one more young Kora. They are adults. They are very discerning people. They are family people. One more a departure in Nigeria. Actually, it mean here and I say Canada Japan here say about ko parody MPs. Now I say be a blue air the bomb transport. Near the camera see almost. Now my be dinner and I say ko parody pieces. That's PCC obi enyo mo an coalition hanyi so mo influence ke see bi e wo form ho a and go man lose come on there beba but we are also not discrediting them what you say enyo ye dey ya bibi o mo so ye dey e wo vote
okay
enti enye sebio o ka so discredit so but now ka wan kan cry na dey anjo ho and I have focus so not on say in politics, they play the political astroturfing a cosmetic showmanship. That's not our focus. The idea who GDS idea who you know who we near. And maybe I say, would welcome pie bonner or small compire bonner say software ready play out of a sell mock a home pie. Where they are on your elbow. Because when you say when be asked obey Kessy. That the idea I Canada Japan is very convincing will win and win convincingly. It's a reactionary being a DB a bear showmanship be cosmetic and it's when it should be any park. Okay, now no a fact idea. nipa dunum kopeja almost for John Body. So the no be now no 2024 about to ekoti ya come me asante achim me the men di bibia ho adanse ma me constituency obi ya ko farm ko for free komawu eni nkunku na ho ya the basis ye ko mu be dunum na ya bi on nyina be gina ho ene the candidate by CCT ani bi ne sa ne e boy ensem ma no na ne camera fe but koma for no ma di din he one mo hwe din na me so no me ka tell me uncle ba ko say election one hwe ho be dey e be kire e no na explaining gwase e dey yakunya yi nti obi ana how he understands his politics akene the pon wo ko be bi na ba sem ko for that will be the end wo campaign manager ko be sakel but obi so hu ni say e so ba sem ko for many pe bi anside ye hu say bi a obo na ho model we show so much respect to the policies and executives. It is so be a very discerning people. One more dream on mutimi who the baby party the one in a ejana enye. One more e wo gidi say said you ye di obi a bag Ghana for bedina to mu ba and o mother the beba. Ti to do na some mo ka say the can bomb but the can bomb but e do my din no mo ye the ehwe. Say the bzika e no. Am say e jata picture. And 31st and I said you ye do ka go hu the society board no be dey. We are not disturbed. We are not going to name figures who will continue to engage the polling station executives. So we are very confident that me able to super air day. One more day, the Empire Board Tower, but say 180, say 110. Oh, I want to think I'll buy. And I feel that they should go to the polling station executives and campaign. They just say about so bank the camera be so much. Let's go Obi. In a Eastern region, car be Timo Mena to see them my packet car. And I'm a no workers. And the poor and call for Ashanti region. I think you see Kenya, one also of Central region. Because you would Tima, one almost voter. Yet members of parliament almost support to you know, one more you only can be media my former
Juma.
Kwesi kwaten ene yakwa akotie ne nsem aba no no so si fom ni fom ane ntene mo amobe declare mu support ne de mabregu na memedika ya kam se mu otumi anka mo be contest ye no kamudi nkunim na je se mo angasa numbers no kura no ebi nkita mo enu ntina mo eni nkunim enye we na mo be declare na akobo obi hu obi ansuro bibia e okrom hanem se me communicators atena se amema mo nyina no akwa abashonko de abashowdown jumedie ne so kweku dankwa e Ashanti region communication team member dem NDC amanyoko saso and a bright quatin ono so ye NPP communication team member edema Ashanti region mamma mu nyina no akwa abashonko mfambra showdown jumedie ne so na memma mu official panso
afin comment ye na ya ishe ya chepa
ai
afisa say na aka 1 year and some few months na osun kokoko no
Maba power. Hey, say ugusu awejide say ebetumi mo betumi aba 2028.
Jide na eta ho.
Jide ne beta ho depending on candidate amode ne be so ya we.
Yeah, we but say dey bia me kasa say me say nipa ede ne beba no. Mo dey mu nya ni na ma delegates a. Be ba ko yi kandi ni aba on 31st of month here mu January.
Okay.
Any be hu. Okay. From how no me I take conversation from her.
You.
Yeah, official pa.
Afin comment to ye. Afisi say na we say nwani nya ye. Ye say who back to back. Waba say ma ba na say we waba say waba. And the waba atenase akwa abanso. Okay, this NDC amanyoko ni ama etisen ewo.
So this is the Ghana for na nkasa aka say is ma no yon. Say and then a holiday in the constitution day.
Yeah.
Obi agia tum say 1 year, the year under review, 7 January 2025 to 7 January 2026. NDC is on the right track. Ghana is on the right track. Na Muhammad wa tutu ni nema ye pa. Ensure say bebo hon komotino. NDC the nema e fine. MPP na minim say nema e fine. We say nema nye fine.
Oh, one the opposition.
At the end of the month, you will find out. Nema e fine na say nema.
Okay, we see I'm ready to continue. Yebe remo your topic for discussion. Your first topic for discussion where Haruna Idrisu and our worker say was a Vice President Opoku Ajiman is capable of being Ghana's next president. Kwekuma minti we take on issue ya Haruna Idrisu there today. I say Haruna Idrisu, this is not the first time, this is not the second time. I think this is the third time I will make this a statement to you.
This is about the third or fourth, but education minister is a MP Tamale South. So this is not the first time I will make it that comment. No. Now, of course, the vice president will be a Udimo or your social media person. Inti one show you who you might head. Oh yeah, but you'll be a born home and I think so. A+ constituency in the cry, friend is saying
Goma
Central, your free zones industrial park, I able 24-hour economy no this year or next year no or Toa or Kwakoshesa industrial park. She's always on the move. On a health minister, on it or she's always moving around. Inti Haruna Idris Wakasa Assembly Day. It is true, say she's capable of being a president, of even being the first female president. But of course, in every political party there is a process as to who becomes, or in every country there is a process as to who becomes president. That means you have to be in a political party, and even in the political party, you have to follow a certain procedure that is called presidential primaries, and then we are not there yet. So, the Wakana is very true, but as to whether she will lead the party, that one I can't really tell.
But said they having a juice to boho so about fun and the running mate and because and your baku you know what
But Haruna Idris Unemu, he himself is is somebody who can run himself. Or a serious contender, you can say or more who are potential people to lead a party. Haruna Idris will come.
Oh yeah, envy me here. What for him if he should contest?
In Crawford Bibri, I commend so APN is uncle, but it's up to him to decide whether he will go or not. But say all can say we bet me the president here. That is also very good. Obet me I say, Ken bet me. The president. Obi Bamia bet me the president. Obi see Educhum bet me the president. Obi Krasi Kwabneji Krab bet me the president.
No, he's just trying to say some
Obi bet me the president.
But that's that point. As I said, Kwabneji doesn't deserve it to be said.
Say on one case, I'm saying the campaign manager credit and anyway, but and the Haruna Idris, the Wakani but we'll just wait and see what is going to happen in the NDC next year.
Okay, right. Do you think your vice president can become the president of this country?
I say, T4 pa Omakaya Humbo Chidom Debia, Kumasi Online TV, Friends of Ken TV, Thick TV, Omoshe, Debia. I mean Shramo. I fear Simonu Bia Kumaswa Diamano. Yes, for the very first time, I am a female vice president our country since independence in 1957. They didn't see that. A historic, however, Nkrofobi say, Nanka, senior a historic Adinanka Yenya or first time, Anka momentum out timidity vice president. Output an ear any Musenka or the back scene, and can be more than and Akokuka say, or no, more of the social media type, but me, I don't buy that. You have communicators for yourself. You have public relations people for yourself. And it's a year Juma. Na say Ghana for one shut down idea who can say or go inspect 24 hour central. I don't know I mean. So we've had vice presidents that they pilot a lot of initiatives. You see you catch them say pilot a programmer John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, Edeba during time as vice president. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia they were both vice presidents, meaning forever say vice president Ghana inano yenya obia or very very impactful to say MPP 8 years ABD vice president and I know the on any day I'll argue with you on that tangent no yenim say Professor Jinano Pokuajima will assume a lot of leadership positions where vice chancellor where education minister now Miriam say Sabre na ukuji to black one so me run can say the deputy when I ask when this for process of mofa so di flag bearer any running mate no bibi pa wan should pay attention on so fan from 1992 bra Jerry John Rawlings former president yi ne running mate no call cancer car no you dey can never pre to me di nkunim ntawanta obi by asumbo bi ni ade na ha 96 or the John Evans if you at was professor by Emma or Betua Sudi Nkunim. A brother professor so Betua in 2000 or the Martin ABK Alamisi Amidu by Omo Dincho. And Okofa Alaji Mohammed Mumuni Sobai and also Ansan Yejuma. And in 2008 Obano or the His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baya or Timi Dinibidi Nkunim. Fast forward, John Dramani Mahama so Eba no Obeyi Emisata as running mate 2012 ɔde ne bɛdi nkunim ɛba ya 2016 no sadde ba ya na obi free mu nyame ncha de sorry nyame amfa kwan mu ha o free mu and also akɔkɔ running mate bi no ɔsan kɔkɔ fa another fanti nti wohwɛ fanti terrain na it's as if say infantifo no mo dominate running mate no pa and say conversation bi so I share from the Volta region from the Oti region so you say yen agbefo no yen angonafo no Voltarians yen na party yes ye to abanama ebum yen na a region Oti region ne ye can say Volta region yen na say ekoto aba mutimi wini all constituencies yetimi tuma Peter me wo so meye adwuma wo hohoi but ye beto adwuma ye beto aba ewie no na ono adwuma na wo ye na yesi anso ye because ye die hard green party people enti nyen so ye wo enipa wo ho enti Professor General Opoku Agyeman fine of fit so beba be the next presidential candidate for the NDC but however omo so argument no ze ehuru akoye eja ehuru deren kakran the ticket of Professor General Opoku Agyeman say one of the say running mate is it Haruna Idrusu and now say Okujeto Ablakwa Julius Brown so ensem bebre so and me when say as a person I'm meeting change the reason why Haruna Idrusu is supporting General Opoku Agyeman's presidential bid say I think there is a friction between Haruna Idrusu and then General Mosquito. That is why recently time and power no Ebrana Haruna Idrusu ye can say minority leader na muntaka no mbone chidom yenimni si due to whatever reason omu nyina e reshafo omu ema atoforce no ne Kwame Agbojamo ebe take over ni nyina ye hu bi we ye me personal me as an individual intino Professor General Opoku Agyeman fits to be the next presidential candidate for the NDC.
Okay.
So mame on say vice president on say o share the terrain of vice president on say it is only Bawumia who happened to be excessively loud and so now hu ade anoka Bawumia was loud about the economy say was steady but MPP by the economy after the economy no tilting and he became very very silent Obey allowed being because he wanted presidential plus talking about Haruna friction General Mosquito there is no friction
okay, I expect you to say that
and
I expect you to say that
the reshuffling of the parliamentary leaders we needed fresh people on board.
Okay.
We say now Haruna was serving
on the road to election. We needed fresh people.
We were serving as leader. We have to bring more people out. In Atoforcing and Bay leader, in Ghana wouldn't have known that Atoforcing had this depth economy, a lot of economical and finance knowledge. Like Ghanaians will not see.
So meaning the NDC they give people the chance to explore.
Muntaka had. Who doesn't know Haruna? Who doesn't know Muntaka? Haruna at that time, Haruna is about I think a 7-time MP. Muntaka is I think also a 6-time MP. Atoforcing, I think this is his fourth time. So now let's bring them out. Let them also establish themselves.
Okay.
Gavin Sagboza and co. Let them also come and establish themselves. Soon you see the likes of Dumelo, Demak Bana and co. also coming in.
I am not against the fact say moya reshuffle no. Say reshuffle their party be a reshuffle. Chairman Sabons was majority leader Okoye Afenyo Markins ebeye majority leader. I'm not against the fact that we are reshuffling, but I expect you to say there is no friction, even when grassroots nankasangasa deep down, within yourself, say there is intense friction.
A candidate, you only say presidential, and you know that a lot goes on into picking a vice presidential.
Of course, I know.
You know, say you can't vote for Atuama Yentino. You say politics. You know that there is a numbers game as far as politics is concerned. You know that. You know politics.
You shouldn't also forget there is factionalism as part.
Yes, of course.
Political game.
But numbers no here. I mean, your vice president, so of course she deserves it.
But Dr. Bawumia, I wouldn't say he was the loudest running mate and vice president. Maybe I mean kind of sad because.
But who would you choose to be the loud? Me, I would also choose Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Not necessarily the loudest.
No. Vice president, I met him. I can say no, a very loud palm.
And of course, I wouldn't MPP, who saw Napos speaking as vice president.
I wouldn't go for the loudest. On say as an individual, no, his name kept plummeting on the surface of politics and Kasankasa for about almost 17 years. 2012, we call election petition. Man, that exposure, no,
even who saw Napo speaking as running mate. Honestly, me, I didn't see it coming.
I saw it coming.
Me, I didn't see
because
it
you're outside the wall.
I would say very second topic for discussion: arrest and detention of Ken Ofori Atta by ICE. Bright. Ken Ofori Atta.
Ken Ofori Atta.
More than a month of fun in May.
Kuti. Onaya so okasa de name of fun in Maya. And only there. It is not the obligation of the MPP say Ofori Atta beba whether it is his will or against his will. No. And no MPP. Ya said yes, I was say Debbie. It is not our core duty. Any duty no. Say I am buying when I also be extraditing independent the number. And mind you, Nkofo be now so and say ICE ya akwa fucking Ofori Atta na kire say ye dey be bag and no. That is not the threat. Because me won say the lawyers so ashase e court e file against the deportation of Ofori Atta, claiming say he has health issues are also mutena ho na omohwe na no to no. And only almost asema. Until Ofori Atta asem come, I won't spend much time on this issue. But me won say enye MPP answer there. Enye answer there say be catch Ofori Atta say bra Ghana na inu asem. And na ebi also so enye say Ken Ofori Atta, the former finance minister, be drew Ghana see kima okoda prison okoda fiase o. Yes, I natural. Yeah. SMLD UI say scandal be near the other omo we alleged suspect. So we na if you are that's what obi an if you say inti no nche say Ofori Atta ba na oduru airport na odu to kana e ko fan abanka ba kogu inside na kwa koche. Yes, I natural. Oh, but sana mran yes ana ma ye adwuma o. But
these people they said o me mini Ken Ofori Atta chena drive so we no nchire say na ya ye be jan say Ken Ofori Atta nkofi ansa na ya so ni mu da bi obi a dey to wanted list so
or the wanted list sumum but me say me kire say enye say obeduru to kana ye da banka ba be gu ni say o say na dey na say be court are dey court na court definitely be court na SMLD you are making so mo ye alleged suspect o mo nyina ati ade bia o mo court ekodi o masem enti eno no dey mo dey say o mo masem anti mo kwa o be fa so o be extraditing independent na ba as to whether procedure o be fa so the na ba. However, they be American say we say I am for nation building. Yes, so party ni power and so my nation will say Ofori Atta Ghana ye checks and ABR ni hu say ampa no kwen no wa fun a e man ni. Sure. Ti dem so make kan fa ho anu na ya.
Okay, kweku. Mami ntiwe.
Okay, say MPP and then o ma said yes on be ba. Me kai pa say mo minority leader Fenyo Makin e kan wo parliament say ye check it na Ofori Atta is involved in any scandal or more MPP will bring him, will force him to come. Afenemakin said this in Parliament.
Debbie, I said the idea okay. The before so better was me Makacho say upaso BC ya. Me ma ko share create back. Say we say be nyame na me wo, nya papa ne me. And Makacho say me upaso BC ya. Me ma ko share create back. I feel pass BC ya, what ko share create na wo me share obo no. What the better time ya na. I don't think say Afenyomakin DBT. Fine, but to see the other it's not like the BC result is out. To see he has not been tried and until say be proven in a court of competent
jurisdiction. But he has to come before you.
Of course, are they in absentia?
Why wait for him to come before you start work?
Yes, you have to start work.
Oh, okay. It's in the process, but you won't say then you be asking about Nipano outside. He has to, you have to give him the chance to try out. You have to give him the chance to bring his witnesses, his lawyers.
She was jailed enough. Oh yeah, no any country. Also,
this case was a case where involves a lot of people. Ebetu Yambane said he's not even the core. He's needed to come and talk. Okay. Until you mean Jelly Nipa own my and the lawyers in Niha Obia Mambedina.
But I think the lawyers have even spoken before. Say they should.
They are ready to cooperate.
They are ready to.
And they said they even suggested online. Obia Ghana as a serious case, we do as my online.
It is never true. It is never true. Say almost suggested online.
I'm say
the lawyers are ready to cooperate
online. But yeah, be online as
Zoom crowd.
I didn't know ye jelly nipa bebre na absentia nipa no ni ha wa ma no ne ko no yare ni a jelly no. And so for that am kwa de mo so fa ne ba be bad intia. So the farm
case there be case you need the person himself to be there to come and answer himself.
Now lawyer for say fine, maybe a cross examination
is not in
18 na monchana na monto no
say 18 na year train the ICE akoi say visa issues. The visa no say akaka crap. And he was supposed to renew and all that. This has nothing to do with
the extradition.
With the extradition.
But however, if you have
this is
different political third eye, so you would know very well say it has everything to do with the extradition.
No,
why has he been? It has nothing to do with
why has he been?
Say an as you. I said in the can be but to the bre say the any bre now deporting no. Because say the next stage no. The next phase after say detain you no say do beba on my office wo.
But say on the lawyer.
Say no na mo de ne bedroom
but he has up to I think 14th February to clear himself.
Say any Valentine's Day 14th February. And it's any una also yes bra also ma na man na so yes visa and some enti e bo mo asa ko kuro mu a say no bedroom an ma ne a kire say enu krampo nye yasem ndi ya ma Americans na de enti a wo ba e de nanu ye
dey say enu. Of course, they work on because the US force say Oma detain visa the no maboaba say you US for
but what were you expecting them to do? Because and the US going to embrace it. But one of the funny things is checking someone like Ofori Atta. Obi a free ahifie de then never can oti obi memu to the stairs I say you detain no ni ade just come home.
Visa issues and I want say visa no it is a collaboration between your home country.
Come home. Your home is your home.
My name say the visa the Canadian visa be expire in next no, is it 2031? And or UK visa crowd hall members will expire in April 20.
And they are Uncle Canada.
2032.
He has a chance to go to.
And so beso be Ghana na ya mecho dia Canada dey say expire ya kwe.
14 February say obe the lawyer on
can chom say he wants to leave.
On 14 February.
Na yede na ba ho na masori. Your last and final topic for discussion: Mohammed's achievement and work done in 1 year. Kweku we dey wa wo dey mo mampeni. Mama ma be 10 minutes. Why any idea na boboso.
The Mahama aye ne dey endorse within
5-7 minutes for finish.
We know the dollar rate. We know baby ana dollar ne da. Baby a MPP for no minim say no si peja dollar no. Businesses became so unstable because Ochina at 17 at 15 now but able hokra and any rate in the credit no the stability of it so bit me do business but Mahama has come to stabilize it between 10 and 10.4 at least we know the range with which it is free no fee stress policy or the about free tertiary education for first years. You hear a free tertiary education for disabled students. They say your energy. They say doom so he. They say doom so ni ho. They say your num light. They say mu light ni si so eh. Minya sure say be doom. Em doom mpo.
Ti waka sana fun.
Minya sure say be doom mpo. Oshe Agric Minister Nkokon Ketenketi the Ashanti region ha alen say enena ye be say distributing Nkokon Ketenketi. Oshe ye cocoa farmers here. We are putting things in place. Your cocoa export, are caught in in 2025. Tema oil refinery and kamobese mu lisi. Se mobese mu ton se den the revenue. Number se mu ton $22 million. So number se mu lisi $22 million. In 2025, their revenue was about $30 million. Tema oil refinery.
Tom na mudi can lisi you in 2015
And I'm say. It depends on the amount. Once it depends on the amount. $22 million, which was
from 2015 to 2035.
Way below the amount at my oil refinery to me are generating. My well, internal year to about the NDC. The Ministry of Interior, they are also doing well. And then Sam George, then the Ministry of Digitalization and Communication, and the DSTV, you improve the package, data prices near Teso. Now you cyber Crawford, they are engaging in cyber fraud. We are the popular Abu Trika. We know me maybe a case now see. near Chiomo, ye Kokaswa, we are picking them, the Lance Minister, ne anti-galamsey team. Now you're Chinkrofor, near Chinkrofor, day in, day out. But as usual, the fight, the Galamsey fight is not easy at all. But is the Galamsey fight last year is more than 4 years of between 2018 and 2024. A fighter, MPP, a fighting against Galamsey. But of course, we understand that the fight is not easy.
Okay.
This and many other things because I'm a list here, a dozen. We are still doing more.
Okay. Okay, Kweku say maybe that right. Mami tie
me hu dey adwiri me because some one can be being na ntro from where yes say political party we call school and government. Yes, a political party is a group of people with a similar ideology who strive to capture political power through thorough campaign and then elections. Campaign amo year in 2024 no ento amo ball no krom ha ene nsem amo ka kire Ghana for no senka ya dia motimi ayemu even 3% krampa and can bomb mama kwaku bra wo ka say
okay
ebo amo share yen fine mo bae no mo ma yati ase se maban ye otwa mu akofo ado aban ne fa nkrofo bebe na mo bae mo ntimi no mo nya adwuma biem e assessment na ne ye no mo ntimi no mo nya adwuma biem teacher fo na ewu mu anese fo na ewu mu police for security agents na ewu mu soldiers ne mpanifo bi mpamo mo nyina mo mbete na afie Mahama government in 1 year assessment aye no mo ka kire MPP aban say ye use an overbloated government na mo de no mo be operate lean machinery lean government say mo lean no krampo de ne kwa shoko no say de so no fine mo ka kire say ye around 300 or even 250 million Ghana cedis any operating office of government machinery mo ba ye na mo say ye de ne sika no so no mo increase sika no to 2.7 billion Ghana cedis. I don't know a lean government for you, no. What's answer share about say Operation Recover All Loot, or a Bayer Juma, or a Bayer say, or a Bayer Chinkrofor, the person Boni Papa Kupese, or an no so in Yachino. And also Nanchang. 24-hour economy was a pilot program, Modi year campaign. Some winning 24-hour economy, betting one sem, I know better ding. Winnie and John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency the President, appointed Gushitano, so no the special advisor, presidential advisor on 24-hour economy. Fine. Most of the country and say, yeah, the over 100 ministers and they operating. To move them up to so say who high sense at the band 57. Then no crown bone regional ministers and you regional minister and no one on here and find deputy Bia. Mewa. Now then Tina. Also, on fact, deputy regional minister. Now, we say, Jubilee House is here. We have 15 presidential staffers. In charge of the 16 regions. It is the same as a deputy minister. The same as a deputy minister be on one cabinet. Mobile now, Mumu say Ghana for pay attention to no be brain. Mo share that winning now. JM winning now better also now. No frère Papa J Julius Debra say papa as your phone and near you on to my own today baby be no me more kwan to be a kwan ni yen critical positions dey fan microphone show okay we need a critical position you are Greek minister Eric Opokumu say we are Greek ministers no kwa appointed Dr. Peter Boamu to kono say ono na ye hwan mo man title kama bi say dey be adwen koso Uwini ya na kwa appointee Francis Dodo, Professor Francis Dodo, so on a presidential advisor on national anti-corruption program. We na ya de interior ministry wo ho no mo betima ya side man no, the security ministry wo mo betima ya side man no, mo nyina wo wasa kwa create positions of baby any sen calculate. And I want fan nkrofo agum cho. If we are assessing Mahama ne 1 year I don't expect say bibia be so chin but however I expect to say mo see economy come on na Ghana me mo say economy come I don't teacher for that so titifie bebre na that so titifie ai mo fa wa mo adwuma anese fo a ekrampo mo say mo akatwa na da ekrampo bi kwa society a community account on to mo say mo mpam no se dende I don't say anese fo a mo krampo hu na mane ite no chese mo mfa bi mpongu no mo mpo hu na mane na mo titifie a mo wi na training economy ni ye say de mo kana adin tina Galamsey fight here mo kan wasema so it is impacting the economy but if you agent share down course so e be na mo opposition no mo bo Akufo-Addo achi pa and I was for
press conference
yes,
on Galamsey
eno krampo na nche LGBTQI+ me I never liked the fact say Akufo-Addo sent to that particular bill. However, me Ghana ni as am MPP. In this Akufo-Addo ntimi assent to bill no. Na say mo krampo mo introducing as a private members bill krampo parliament. And then tina mo ba within 1 year and mo super majority 2/3 of parliamentarians mo dia 190 the speaker come 190 e betim na ko parliament ene aban no krampo Mahama His Excellency the President or say or you willing say AG in ko parliament as a public sponsored bill and as a state sponsored bill na yem pass into easy dey na air train
okay
constitutional review committee am setting up musin kan no ne kure mu pa no senka city regions ni nyina nke ye to ni nyina ne agi obia so su no bia trimupo what 10 regions eja 6 regions na 6 regions na o maka ne se be o muso nya Ghana fo ni bia
o me Ghana fo
obia am to aba free sa region mu ama NDC ana
obetuye
enti afi di enti ade no ho de nso akonkra ade enti na wo koye se be hwehwe ne mu ade we enti His Excellency the President of Ghana His Excellency John Dramani Mahama why ade me nka se wonye ahwe why ade or the no fee stress policy by ABC ne uka kire kwaku busa na se wo mo nipa dodo a benefit from the no fee stress policy a onya nipa nka nkire
oh me wo nipa bebre a benefit
Kumasi Technical University me I am saying this me any technical university mo year free
I know a lot of people
ebi I can university for na mo nyamfa so
mo nyamfa so
KSTU Kumasi Technical University uba was see na ukase omo ko level 200 see omo dodo say enya a benefit from the no fee stress policy now you will be surprised it will marvel you as if say uko KSTU see uko the nursing training any teacher training colleges na nipa bebre na asa
no wo mu yi bi free man na
say nya say be yi we free mo and the random sampling here enti fine and for a rapture afa enti nyu bia na benefit you say policies dey mu di bia ba say they aban bia body bi ba no president Kofo buy ebo free maternal health care yetini ebo FQ you say jeje na dey buy but on na be share mu kina ebo Kofo bus nya dey yetini din Akufo-Addo so you say ebo ni din the first
senior high school
ebo ni din you say a cutting edge policy or dey buy pa e bi so o man mu ni na so e free senior high school na mpacho mi bi say wadaroma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebon give say ya cutting edge policy be pa no dey buy ya Ghana be ma obi enya so pass why very
Ghana we have to say senior MPP for JA government it will be very very absurd to say ye the bibia eson be ba say ye the flagship policy kakraka ba be pompiske egum we are bringing the 24-hour economy. The flagship policy was the 24-hour economy but what ba mu now when we say Nema want to be in Koyi, Nema want to be in Koyi.
You have to fix those things
first. And sana with yaba ni who said dollar that say already businesses say economy say yedeka Eurobond $709 million yedeka afeni yakotua all those things who gauge sana nema we ni na as a very very thoughtful government and who's even 24-hour economy yeba and who say oh no we have to fix the economy first before you can do something like 24-hour economy.
Not to cut you short. We buy within the same year. Akufo-Addo on 7 December 2016. In September 2017, 9 months in his government, and on different education buy. It's on no buy. Wait, hold on.
Ma free education. Free education. It was good. But you know, say problem say wait, problem is the free education. Afi buy PTA air complaining. Food air complaining shortage. National buffer stock problems. They should have carefully sat down to plan it.
So you think the free senior high school wasn't really planned?
It was good, very good, but it was rushed. After a whole double track grab by, once after and they went back before they brought a double track.
And there was something expected. Say, what the policy but say. The free senior high school, but definitely.
Did you tell Ghanaians about double track? They wouldn't have bought the idea if you had said something about double track.
Say we move. But frankly speaking, checking 8 years MPP wa bemu. Emofra wamucho wasi na. It was their result was good.
It was good.
It was 2024 results. Now somehow
2024 results. How does it go to do with NDC that assume power in 2025? 2025 results.
2025.
Yes. 2025 results. The governance and then WAEC have government and WAEC is an independent body who sets their own questions and they mark the scripts.
No, it is because of the statements you made, says and at the end of the day, obi e call a senior high school biano. Over 50 years, over the
what's in here individual and a control wasi. Now WAEC mark. If we've been able to tighten invigilation, and we've tightened invigilation as a probably and say the children will tell you in Quran catch or say Obenya is very, very difficult.
Oh no.
Very in Kase there is no leakage.
The NPP time there.
In Kase there is no leakage.
The security wasn't tight.
Because there was corruption in the NPP. It cuts across all
so
areas.
You tell me.
Okay, maybe I know.
You tell me that WAEC is an independent body. Now as I catch them say NPP time no.
Me say WAEC ne once any teacher.
I'm for being shedan koso sa o. You were hand Ministry of Education make catch and say oko senior high schools and man here sanitary pads, which is a perfect idea. And yes, our sanitary pad gave papa power than how better back say
20 cedis. We are cost right
20 cedis. Fine. What catch and say more than 292 million Ghana cedis. Approximately 300 million Ghana cedis. I got 12 million pieces of sanitary pad. Now, so we had checks ni pa.
Nice, but we almost 30 something getting to 40.
In the idea, you say for be economies of scale. The more you purchase, the lesser the cost of incurring. You know, the more you purchase, no. Now a bonnet coffin. In this buying no essay or quack sanitary pads, 12 million pieces. At the Abba Chama secondary schools and my Wahonum. Nasa or sanitary pad, Nasa and no average the crown bonoko, a unit sanitary pad. Bakupese. Nasa dear Tony Bibrine, a one chain one. I don't know what I'm trying to communicate.
You forget in procurement, in procurement and supply. You forget transportation. You forget logistics. You forget the people involved in it. There's transportation cost.
As a former procurement, my procurement. Why then don't you open it to competitive bidding? Any back for one and
competitive bidding.
What percentage would you give to your man penny 1 year? What percentage are you giving to?
To say it will be rash to say policies or they by only implementing.
I'm talking about the 1 year.
Yeah, but the 1 year they may can't be so. It will be a rush. It will be a hasty at the same because make policies or they buy a 24-hour economy. No me that buy. I was saying maybe. You see, this is something. Be sure my. I was saying but maybe I'll give him 23%.
23%.
23%.
What percentage?
I'll give Mahama a 75%.
75%. Okay. Well, last and final word, Patrol. 30 seconds.
Last and final word here. Mede nchiabema take university for. Mede nchiabema NDC for nina. Now me use my platform where so they address me issue kitu ebi I say I will take university. Me who say Tescom vice president Bibi Beto social media. Na Crawford text me 1-2 BB some who say na yenka BB. All I can say is Tescom University. They are not worth Nkrophobia. I was say more time and attention. Okay. However, we are focused on registering our members and getting our things done. Until we are not going to give Tescom University any kind of attention. They don't deserve it.
Tescom University deserves all the attention you can give them.
Oh, last and final word. 30 seconds.
It is alleged. Say 10K University for no charge freshers never and say we are brand new register or 30 cities near register under no fees stress.
It is not true. And I mean it is alleged. Say Tescom University and I'm actually say we've not what we are doing is to charge our registration fees. That is 40 cities. That is all. You in charge you be sika for no fees.
That is your own problem.
Okay.
And my first akwenya so na me fan charge from enko Bobai Asquareman, I mean, the Director General for Bright Angels Montessori Village, Director General Mr. Paul Oseitutu, and our Administrator also Mrs. Ruth Oseitutu, and our Deputy Administrator Mr. Frank Amankwetia, Open School Papa Asquareman Municipal, they are ultimately Bright Angels Montessori Village and Fenfrim. Okay, Bright Meda was here, Papa. Make a comment session. I'm a kind comments Nibia by Emmanuel or say number 1, Akosia Morgan or say number 1, Emilia or say no care, no vote, or him and number 1, no care, no vote. In Ken alone we trust, Ken will be our next president, no doubt. Okay, Akosia or say still no care.
and no vote. Oscar Bonsu or say a Japan, Almighty God says to be appointed president of the nation Ghana. Emiosinanaya, so where is Chairman Bute? Because he said no one should declare any support to any candidates in an open space. MPP leadership there. Oscar Osenanaya Sewa, I love the way you describe the loser candidates club. Emi Osenanaya, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said 10 constituency NPP people will get job. Okay, so meaning the each constituency be at 10 appointments na sem and a weekend. And if Bawumia's team are saying they delivered money to Ejiso MP, fine, as long as he won his seat. What about those MPs who lost their seat? So those MPs didn't get Bawumia's money, some or shame. Okay, fantastic. Also Ken all the way. Nanaya, have you stopped taking our audio videos? Do something. Mebacho on Tuesdays and then on Thursdays. Mema kwenya na obia etimi afre abajumedie no so. Na adwenche biara wo bia no. Wonso wetumi edi ababe tudwa edi amami intimation somebody taking note. Emilio say Ghana first, no party first again. All right, comments ni bia ebeba ye no dwumako bi so adaroma and am to be the shoulder dwumedie no ebe som lineage clinic GH4 wo say yade bia da da so a wechi a wunya nredu amanfo agigi usike di ya bepie mo ma hweye wo mo ebibiduro papa wo metumi edi etu yade ni nyina ase free consultation baby biara wo bia no wo frɛ wo mo a wontu esike bia wo mechi akwan so Kumasi ha wo mo tech maximum so na nkramantem no ade a wo mo was printers wo me yejuma Mondays ekosi Saturdays at 8 a.m. Edikosi number 6 p.m. Bet me from 05596588403 and I say 05581434338. Now on the Lineage Clinic GH4 ahwehwe unkomo we yade no omema we bibidu bet me to yade ni nyina no asesa so na Dennis Garage nso eso mase wo so se ka bia da wo pe bia no wo bepie mo showroom ho no ma wo mo benya bi ede ama wo pomechi akwan wo mo Kumasi askwa wo mo ni TI Amas na edi inhwe bet me afro 0550623377 empenfo andem no wa mo twetwe enkomo eyekweku dankwa oye 10K UST communication officer saso and oye Ashanti region communication team member dem NDC amanyoko no Bright Kwaten ono so ye NPP communication team member ewo Ashanti region production team ni nyina no Mamenda Obibiara asiye papa hada ATP na yete ne nkano saso na camera ene MCR so de manyina yekunu ba ko pekwadwo sapon yeboa wono na yeja wo chinchin fidie no edema ye na executive producer so Mr. Daniel yeboa me so ametina adwamdi dwumedi ebesomu medi ene nana ya se wonyame ya adoma Monday yebesan so edi ehia. Stay safe and have a wonderful weekend.